Hello, beautiful people. Conduit is a data tool built for software engineers, not only to allow you to build data pipelines to move data from one place to another, but to orchestrate those pipelines using code. In this video, we're going to talk about how you can test Conduit's HTTP API. This API allows you to create pipelines, create connectors, start and stop pipelines, which really solves a lot of the problems you would face while building data integration software. So, let's begin. To begin, we're going to start off in our terminal and I'm going to run the Conduit command. I'm able to run this because I've downloaded the Conduit binary and I've installed it in my path. If interested, there's a guide on how to do just that within the Conduit documentation. When Conduit starts, a bunch of things starts with it: the UI, the gRPC server, and the HTTP server. In this video, we're going to be primarily focused on the HTTP server portion of this. If we navigate to localhost 8080/UI, we can see the Conduit UI. The one thing to remember here is that the Conduit UI is for testing. It's an easy way for you to build pipelines. However, the goal of Conduit is to enable you to orchestrate these pipelines. And that's why we're going to be talking about the API today. So if you navigate to /OpenAPI, we can see the Conduit REST API. These are all the functions we can take on Conduit. And this API gives us a way to create pipelines, create connectors, and start and stop pipelines. To give this a whirl, let's create a pipeline using the API. As you can see, the Swagger UI allows us to easily be able to change this body and execute the command right from here. This just gives us a very easy way to test out these APIs without having to write code first. But once we actually use this to create the pipeline, the really nice thing is that if we go back to the Conduit UI, we can see that that change was reflected also there. While this is a simple example, here's what this means for you as a software engineer. Let's say you wanted to move data from Postgres to Kafka. Typically, when building data integration software, you would have to answer a couple of questions. How do I retrieve data from the source? How do I send data to the destination? And then how do I maintain this new pipeline? Instead of modifying your application code or writing custom scripts, you can now leverage Conduit to answer those questions for you. With this information, I hope that Conduit becomes the next foundation for your data projects. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next video. Have a beautiful day.